Good afternoon, Mark. Thank you for taking part in this interview for us for the new Cornwall Marine Academy website. I've just got a few questions for you today. If you wouldn't mind just answering them, they're just general questions about your job role and different things like that, really.
That's fine.
So if that's right, if we can start.
Yep.
Why do you think employing young people is important to the local economy?
Well, if you employ young people, you spread the age profile at your place of work. But I think what's more important is that the young people are there working, learning, and then they're earning locally and hopefully spending locally. So the local economy will benefit.
That's good. It's all feeding back in. It's like a constant circle almost.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Thank you for that. What's your opinion on apprenticeships? Obviously, because we support people into apprenticeships with the help from Cornwall Apprenticeship Agency. Obviously, to us, apprenticeships are quite a big thing. So, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think apprenticeships are an excellent form of training, young people. There's a lot of emphasis on pure academics, and my opinion is that we need everybody from academics, but we need lots of practitioners.
Yeah.
And vocational training, like apprenticeships, is very important, so that we have all the practitioners and the people that are hands-on doing jobs.
Yeah. Have you ever had an apprentice in your workplace?
We have had an apprentice in the workplace.
Yeah. Did it go well?
It did. We both benefited, but the theory part of the apprenticeship and tying into what we wanted was a little bit more difficult.
I see. Yeah.
Boat building skills and using materials. That was we do some of those things, but we do lots of other things.
Oh yeah.
So we needed some more general marine sort of studies, and
Yeah.
it was difficult to find.
I see. Okay, thank you. What was your first job?
My first job, I went away to sea when I was 16. I joined the Merchant Navy as a deck cadet, and I was training to be a deck officer in the Merchant Navy.
How long did you stay there for?
I was with my first employer for just over 3 years, 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I completed the training programme, and unfortunately there was a downturn in shipping, so I was made redundant at the end of my training period.
See, that's not the best thing, really. What for your current role, as where you are at the moment, where and what qualifications do you need to do the job?
For my current role, I was recruited with a Master Mariner's certificate.
Yep.
So basically a qualification to command a ship, because as a harbour master or as a deputy harbour master you're involved in shipping. You can talk to ship captains, you can talk to the local pilots who are all mariners. Yep. And that was the requirement at the time.
Okay. Is there any, do you know of any ways down here to secure the qualification, do you know of?
There are national vocational qualifications for harbour masters. There is a harbour masters scheme.
Yep.
It's on the job learning.
Yeah.
It's only 2 or 3 years old. I think the big issue for people is they almost need to have a job to train on the job.
Yeah.
To get the qualification. So there isn't a high pass rate at the moment, and the other issue is that people need the time and the balance of time to study whilst at work.
Yeah.
So study leave is very important.
Yeah, that is very important. And what made you choose your career?
When I grew up, when I was at school, I enjoyed going out on the local fishing boats and the tripping boats, taking people out on angling trips. And I started as an apprentice boatman when I was 11, and when I was 12 or 13 my father saw an advert in the daily newspaper for deck cadetships, and it was with Shell tankers, and it stuck in my mind. I did my research, and then I got a cadetship with a big shipping company, and I didn't look back.
No, and you've been there ever since.
I've been connected with the sea ever since.
Yeah. And now you're here at Cornwall Marine Network.
And now I'm here at Cornwall
There you
Marine
go.
Network.
Well, thanks very much. Hi there, Barry. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to answer some case study questions for the new website.